Welcome to the first edition of Dizzarian Plays Blade and Soul. I have not played this yet. I'm right at the head start, and I did not play any of Blade and Soul during the beta, so this is going to be all fresh and new. What you're seeing here on the screen is going to be the release version, and it's going to be fresh and new for me as well. I think that's always the best way to do it. That way you see exactly what I'm seeing, and my reactions are honest to what we're seeing. So this is going to be a very first impression of this. Hopefully this becomes a long stream. My impression of this is probably it's like Terra, except it has a very martial arts kind of theme. But other than that, I really don't know a lot about it. I just know it's new. And I've kind of gotten out of the favor of, I don't really do the MMOs as much where I've like always jumping into alphas and betas and everything else. I really rather would wait for a release version and jump in at that time. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm not going to go through all of the create new character options. I will say that, that there is, I believe this is going to be a free-to-play game, so there is cash shop type things, so you can do things like add slots. When you do that, it looks like you can go to the lobby, go to services here, and you can see you could do things like here's a slot, and I think that equates to about $5, which isn't bad if that's the case. And it also looks like you can use rank points for those as well. I'm not for sure how the rank points work, but it looks like, well, I don't have any. So, yeah, I don't know how a lot of this stuff works. I don't play a lot of NCSoft games. Well, I do play WildStar, but that's no longer even NCSoft. So, I did reserve my name here, but that's not the character I'm going to play. So I'm going to do a new character. Create.
Blade Masters are balanced fighters who wield their swords with surgical precision.
Right.
Their versatility.
Now, I'm kind of interested. I'm not even going to go through all of these classes.
Capable of Force Masters manipulate the elements to a
That is the male.
Force
Here's the male.
Force Masters manipulate the elements to assault their enemies from afar, torching them with flames,
and it's unfortunate,
freezing them with ice, and
the summoner class, I find
Summoners
kind of
harness the
interesting.
power
I
of
would
nature
like
to
try it.
control
Let
and
me
attack
meditate.
foes. They also conjure
But if
and
you can see up
command
here in the video, I know
powerful
my face is
familiars
kind of covering
who will
it.
fight tooth
But
and claw to keep their masters
Their
from harm.
pet is a kitty, which is cute, but I can't do that. So there needs to be some work done to the summoner class if they really want people to play that. Maybe it's just for a specific type of player that they think wants to play that. That's not going
Kung
to be.
Fu Masters are living, breathing weapons
Classes I'm leaning
capable
toward
of
is Force Master,
Force Masters
which reminds
manipulate
me
the
of
elements
the
to assault their
Runekeeper
enemies from
on,
afar, torching them with
Lord of the Rings
flames,
Online.
freezing them
And
with
the other
ice.
one is
Destroyers are frontline fighters, capable of
which
cutting
is
their
more
way
like,
through the middle of any
the
melee.
character I played on
Destroyers
my-
use
on
brute
Terra,
strength
which
to
was
absorb
the,
attacks, pick up their opponents,
that had the big
and annihilate
jousting
multiple
stick.
assailants at once.
I don't know if it actually equates to that. There's another class in Terra that was like the Destroyer, which had the big blade and everything else. But I think that's going to be a good starter class for this. The Force Master, a lot of people say that
Destroyers are frontline fighters.
kind of a lot of people I don't think like it for this game because it doesn't to them it doesn't seem to match the style of the game, which is this martial arts feel. I'm not so sure about that, but I'll just go with an appearance I already saved earlier because I played with this to reserve my character. So I've got this big brutish looking guy who is going to be my characters. Of course, I'm sure there's going to be other videos up that show off the character creator, but that's just not what I want to do with this video. I want to just get into the game and see where we're going. As you can see, I'm going to be on Hujun, and we'll call this guy Disaster. Yes, very good. I'm glad I have Disaster and Dizzarian on Hujun. So let's log into this and let's see what happens. How do I log in? Start game. Of course, it's the big start game button.
Cricket, you're still in bed? That's not like you. Hurry and get dressed. Master Hong has called a meeting.
Okay,
why are you asking me? You need to get moving. Use the W, A, S, and D keys to get your uniform.
Okay.
You can look around for it by using the mouse. Pressing the escape key or holding down the alt key makes the cursor appear.
Oh, okay.
You should be ready for morning training, Cricket. Are you still asleep? Come on, rise and shine.
Okay.
I think your uniform is the one on the dresser. Use the W, A, S, and D.
All right. So, get that. Ooh, I'm so good at picking up uniforms. Open up my inventory, and let's right click it. See, like, so you can see it is a big uniform. And like she said, if I hit Alt, then I can move around my mouse and stuff. I kind of like that method. Let's see what
Let's go make sure Gilhong is up. He's always the last out of bed. Cricket, hello? You're still not awake? Well, if you missed some of what I said, click J to open your quest journal.
Well, I'm glad to see that she has some of the conventions on key bindings and stuff, like J's journal and all. Waking up. Okay. Very good. Okay, so the star represents a campaign quest that is ready to be completed. Okay, campaign quest must be like the storyline quest.
The sun's up and so am I. We should spar again today, Cricket. I almost had you yesterday.
There's somebody else down there. Those little things. Great, we're all ready to meet Master Hong at one time. Mostly, anyway. Oh, young Monk's looking for you. So, before I do that, I want to take a look around and see the environment we got going on. I like the very tall environment like that. That's really neat. We got a huge tree. Big landscape up there. Very neat. Map. Very, very much Terra.
You overslept, Cricket. I won't have any students slacking on my watch. Master has called a meeting outside his quarters. Lu Song's off somewhere, and I want you and Jin Yong to find him. The meeting starts in a few minutes, so hurry.
Ah, and I get some wind walk and run swiftly across the ground by pressing WW or W key to use the skill. So I've learned sprint. Like that. Or I can hit shift and W to... No? I like that convention. It's still a little minimal. Kind of surprised. Alright.
The bird that greets the rising sun is the first to eat its fill.
What is that?
It means those who train hard will be rewarded. Your day will come, Cricket. I'm hopeful that mine will come soon. Should we go to the duel hall?
Okay. So this is another skill. Press the space key while sprinting to perform a sprint jump, and then space again to climb. Okay, those have to be while you're sprinting. And you can do that anywhere. That's pretty cool. Did high enough, it looks like.
Everyone is here? Good.
What the heck?
Gather around me then. Closer, please. I have something important to tell you, and my voice is not what it once was. Long ago, the Hong Moon School was known throughout the Earthen Realm. People from around the world wanted to learn our techniques, the Hong Moon arts. I am unable to teach as many students as I once did. Only a select few have I chosen to lead down the path of Hong Moon. Our techniques are powerful, and only the compassionate and the honorable should wield them. To walk the path of Hong Moon and learn its secrets, you must act selflessly. Help those in need, uphold justice, and live with integrity. That is the path of Hong Moon. I do not take the Hong Moon arts lightly. I will only impart the martial tome to those who are ready to follow the path. So keep training and keep treating each other well. You will all learn in time. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Cricket, come with me, please.
Quit calling me Cricket. Run along now. Everyone will practice hard. Be good. Okay. Well, I guess he wants me to go up there. Ooh, he ran right in there.
You've been with us a while now, yes? I think it's time for you to progress in your training. Take that book from the bookshelf. You'll need it to hone your skills.
Okay. They didn't really explain why I was in the water, did they? They just said this. All of a sudden, I'm training here. I don't really understand. Okay, I took the book.
Open it by pressing K. I have something to show you.
K, which is your skills in most games. So this is the skill tree, and there's different. Oh, and this left mouse button and right mouse button, so you could train either some of these. I don't know why these are empty. That doesn't make sense. But it tells you chapter 17, the test of 8. Maybe that's because you have to wait further on. That's a little strange. But here's some other skills. So there's tons of skills you can get, it looks like, and upgrade. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I like it much better like that, I think. You got your tabs here. You can just see them. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Whoa, we're really going to be using a lot of keyboard on this, aren't we? Might have to pull out the mouse because that's mouse. Gamepad, because that's gamepad. Okay, I did that.
I am entrusting this book to you. It may not seem to be of much help now, but as you gain a new level of understanding, this tome will show you new skills and techniques. Let it serve as a guide as you continue along your path. Now that you have this book to study, you are ready to train in the Hong Moon arts. I usually give my students more personal attention, but I am not well.
Oh, I know. You keep acting like you're sick.
Young Muck is an excellent teacher. Take the book to him at the Dual Hall. Listen well and practice hard. I know you'll make me proud, Cricket.
Okay, how do I get out? Okay. That's pretty neat. I don't know if it's faster to fly or walk. Can't really tell. It must be faster.
Well, why did Master want to see you?
He gave me this book.
He did? The martial tome is only granted to students ready for more training. The book Master gave you contains all the basic Hong Moon fighting skills, which means that from this moment forth, you are a formal disciple of our clan. Congratulations. I will personally oversee your training in the martial arts. Here, you'll need a training weapon.
Finally.
Go ahead and equip it.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. So, let's open the inventory and equip our big-ass blade. And, swing it around. Looks like I only have one skill. Okay. I don't want to follow.
Let us begin with the very fundamentals of martial arts. Your opponent must be targeted and within range for your skills to be effective. Even the most powerful skill is worthless if it cannot reach the target. The basic skills of a destroyer are Judgment, Retribution, and Divine Wrath. Target your opponent and you will see the available skills at the bottom of the screen. Pressing left mouse button uses Judgment, Retribution, and Divine Wrath. Gain focus by using these skills. Focus is consumed when you use other, more powerful skills.
Let's see how this works. So, I need to... I guess he's targeted just by looking at him, I would hope. Oh, attack the training dummy with cleave. Okay. So I did that. It looks like I don't even need to... Oh, because your left mouse button builds up. See, there in the middle of the bar is your focuser, which part of that would be consume it with your right hand. You gotta build it. You need to execute tab. It's not bad. As long as I got focus, I can...
Looks like you received a letter. You had better read it. See the quest log on the right side of the screen?
Yes.
Move your cursor over to the letter icon and click to read it.
Okay. Oh, I know that. A cricket only trains in the light, will not be prepared to fight in the dark. If you wish to become a true disciple of Hongmu, go to the proving grounds and confront your fear. Ooh, start.
Have you been summoned to the proving grounds?
I have.
You've done well today, Cricket. We will continue training, but you are certainly a capable student. Your next trial will prove more challenging. All Hongmoon disciples must enter the proving grounds. The test represents the fear we all carry inside ourselves. If you are to be a true member of the Hongmoon, you must conquer that fear. I will take you to the cavern, but you must enter alone.
Okay. Level up. And, wants me to go down there. See, it's just not very good. Yeah, I don't know that it actually is faster to fly or not. Seems faster to do it on the ground. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. Going to go continue on, so stay tuned. If you're watching this and enjoying it, please give me a thumbs up and leave any comments you have. Let me know what you think about Blade and Soul so far. Going to go through this at least the whole starter area, and just see what it's all about. If you haven't already, or you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I get videos every single day of the week. Well, at least Monday through Friday. And there's always something new. I cover different games like EverQuest 2 and WildStar and Elder Scrolls Online and Secret World, some old videos on Asheron's Call. I mainly focus on MMOs, so you want to check those out and make sure you're subscribed so you can stay attuned to that. So, till next time, bye.